I've been homeless before in shelters, had to stay in shelters, even with my children, which is not an easy thing to do. When we were at the roadway shelter, one of the great things they had was gardening. That's my prayer closet kind of a lot of times, my serenity place.
The Denver Basic Income Project is a demonstration project to show the power of providing unconditional cash to people who are experiencing homelessness. And we are hearing just incredible stories of transformation.
I was living out in my car in, believe this or not, in the same King Soopers my son manages now, parking lot. So in that, I was in and out of the hospital for medical reasons. I was pretty much drinking myself away. But in the midst of that, now time is lapsing. You know, there's a gap in employment. Now you have to explain that.
Lived with my parents throughout high school, and then I ended up becoming homeless because I wanted to be in a relationship, and then that's when I started using drugs. I was homeless for probably about 4 years, and then I went into treatment. I moved to Joshua Station when Lucas turned 1.
Jennifer came to Joshua Station just about 2 years ago. She's a single mom, and she has had some really strong desires to further her education. It took this almost 2 years for her to get to that starting line because there were other areas in her life that she needed to get settled first. And receiving Denver Basic Income Project helped create that stability so that then she could launch to the other areas of her life.
The Colorado Coalition for the Homeless is a housing, healthcare, and supportive services provider. We know that when you give people resources, they do a much better job in managing their life. And so many people that we work with and work along beside of to resolve their homelessness just need a little access to resources. Sometimes that's in the form of housing, sometimes that's in the form of healthcare coverage, sometimes that's in the form of just basic assistance like cash. And people are really using these resources in the same way that housed individuals would use these resources.
I can utilize that money for down payment, for deposit, for some month, you know.
To get clothes for Lucas, toys for him, stuff for myself, do some self-care. When I move out of Joshua Station, I do have some money to where I can buy furniture, pay my down payment.
And just even with having my youngest granddaughter with me right now and being able to, you know, have some things there for her and, you know, being able to help with her, being able to say, okay, I have a stable place now. I'm not homeless. You can come and stay with me. You know, the baby can come and stay.
And we're gonna provide this cash to you unconditionally. And we are showing that it is incredibly powerful and it creates an accelerated path to safety, to stability, to housing, and to thriving.
We ultimately know what we need to do. We have what it takes within us to change our lives. We really do.
There's a class that I'm looking into. I hope we'll get to start soon. Learning how to write grants and proposals, which is what I actually had a mini MBA in 20 years ago. This class will allow me to, you know, refresh that.
Maybe like social work or human services. I like helping people. I like talking with people. So something in that field.
Right now I was able to start looking for work. I just can't jump on any job that would come my way or open their doors to me. I used to do that all the time just to make ends meet. Now I'm thinking future, now I'm thinking my age, my health.
The hope is that we can just keep the momentum going, bring as many people on board as possible, and get to that place of greater justice, of greater opportunity. Most people don't experience that. And cash is freedom. And poverty is a form of incarceration. And it's wrong, and we can do better.